Hey guys, so you remember when we made a video about a week and a half ago and we were asking for Maokai changes? Well, Riot has delivered. They put together a list of pretty comprehensive and complete Maokai changes that actually will bring him back into the meta. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys what they are and what my opinions are on the changes. As a former Maokai one chick who reached Challenger, I think I am qualified to give you guys my opinion, so let's get into it. First off, the passive has a pretty small change. Attacks from large and epic monsters that attack Maokai will now reduce the heal cooldown by 1 second. Not a crazy change. It does help him stay healthier in the jungle when he's clearing camps or fighting large or epic monsters like Baron or Dragon. It does help him stay healthy while clearing them. Not a crazy change. It doesn't change his top laning at all. It doesn't really change his jungle that much. It's a very small change, but I do think it's healthy to help him be able to take dragons, because it was one of his weakest parts as a jungler, is that he doesn't do a lot of damage to the dragon. So he'll take a long time and get very weak over time with it, but with this change, it does help him be able to tank those objectives easier. It doesn't really change anything for his clear. Junglers almost never run out of health in the jungle anyways. Now we'll get to some real changes. His Q has slightly less base damage, essentially nothing in the early game, and it goes a little bit up in the later game, but the more important part is it now deals an extra 2 to 3% max health damage based on level. This is huge because it makes it so that his Q is his main trading tool again. His Q will actually be able to deal damage to targets that build health, and you don't have to rely completely on your saplings in order to do all of your damage with Maokai anymore, which is great. It also does bonus damage to jungle monsters based on level, which is nice for helping his clear speed. Previously, Maokai's fastest clear was his first clear, and then every clear after that would get slower and slower. So that's a really nice change for him. It will help him a lot with clearing jungle camps. Also, this change helps him clear lane minions easier, because even though the amount of flat damage it does is down a little bit, the percent max health damage more than makes up for it and makes you actually deal more damage with the Q overall. So it very much helps with clearing lane minions. The W is completely unchanged. Same ability as always. You point and click root someone, you're untargetable during the dash. The E changes are very big. So previously, Maokai's E did percent max health damage based on the target's health. It no longer does that. Now it does more base damage. It does not have any more percent health damage in the kit, but it scales in damage based off Maokai's total HP. So the more health Maokai builds, the more damage his saplings will deal, which I prefer. It's very nice for Riot to give a tank scalings based off him building tank. Many other tanks have these things, like Ornn's E does bonus damage based off armor and magic resist, so it's nice that they are giving him damage based off building tanky. It's very nice for them to pull him away from being a burst mage. Also, the bonus damage from the brush minion, or from the brush saplings, no longer does bonus damage to minions. So it's fine, because since the saplings deal flat damage now instead of percent max health damage, they are much better at farming lane creeps. So it's actually a very, very, very good change for top lane Maokai, because now when you hit level 9, you can basically throw QE at the wave and you'll clear the whole thing. It's very, very satisfying. Also, the slow is increased from the saplings from 35% to 45%, and the brush saplings slow for 55%. Another change to the saplings is that if saplings hit an enemy champion or epic monster, it reduces your passive cooldown by an additional 4 seconds. So casting it would reduce the passive by 4 seconds, and if it hits a champ, it also reduces it by 4 seconds. Again, driving home Maokai's fantasy of being a healing tank. He is meant to be a frontliner. He doesn't do as much damage percent health-wise as he used to, but he is much, much tankier in the amount that he can spam reset his heal. Also, for the E, the mana cost is vastly reduced. It is down 15 mana at all ranks, which is very, very good because Maokai needs to be able to use his abilities and cast abilities in order to reset his passive, and since it costs us mana, he can do so more often. Very nice. And now we get to the most impactful change of this mini rework, is his ultimate. His ultimate now starts moving faster, accelerates faster, and its top speed is faster. On top of this, when it hits an enemy champion, Maokai gains move speed. So, what this means is you can actually use Maokai's ultimate as a chase down tool. It no longer is just a use it and hope that they'll stand still and get hit by it. It will run people down. They cannot outrun it as easily as they used to. And even more importantly, is you can use it as an escape tool. If you press R at targets that are running towards you and then run the other direction, you are going to gain so much move speed while rooting them that you can actually escape. Maokai is no longer this champ that just goes in, gets stuck in a fight, and is guaranteed to either win the fight or die. It is very, very, very nice for Riot to finally give Maokai these much needed tools to be less of a meat shield that goes in and dies, and now he's actually a utility tank that can clear waves and do his job. It is so satisfying to see, and I'm really excited to play with these changes on live servers. I did play a little bit of them on the PvE today as they were released, and yeah, if you guys want to see me when the Maokai changes do come live, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at twitch.tv/izolol, and the changes should be on the live servers within 2 weeks, so I will see you then. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, peace.